Hi and welcome to a Jane of All Trades tutorial short. Today we're going to be just working with layers. So layers can sometimes be quite complicated if you are new to Illustrator, but it's fine, that's what we're going to go through. So when you initially start up a document, you'll see layer 1. To add new layers, you just click the plus and the new layer will be added to the top of the previous layer and be assigned a new colour. These layers you can also name, so you could name this one background if this was always going to be your background element, and then the next one can be text if it's going to be your next. You may not need 6 layers, you may only need 5, and therefore you can delete layers. So if you have an element on the background, we're just going to overlay and then we'll change the colour. So there we go, we have our background, and now if we never wanted to be able to move that layer around, all we do is we hit the lock function and then we can bring in text and then we can do lorem ipsums. Again, we can change this colour, we're just going to make it white so that you can see it, and then return to our main selection tool. We're now able to move that around the screen. And if we lock that text, we can't move anything anymore, which is really good. If we unlock the text, we can copy and paste. And when we copy and paste 2 of the same element, we then create a drop-down menu within the layers. And these are the selection tools. As you can see, the red box is now jumping between the 2 of our lorem ipsums. And that's of course on the red layer, so the layer colour remains the same. We can also select both of these and we can Control C, and then when we select layer 3 and Control V, the outline colour has now become green. So now we've got identity of what layer is on, and in the layer panel it automatically changes upwards. So that if we lock the red layer, we can now no longer select that, we can only move the green layer, like so. And again, the principle is the same, where we can shuffle between items within the same layer and expand and contract the layer, like so. You can still look at previous layers, but you can no longer select items due to that layer being locked. When you group items, if we take these 2 items here and we group the items, this will also now be shown as a group, which you can rename. So you can rename that as a text group, and again there is also a sub-menu where you can individually select both of these items. And because it's a group, they'll always move together. And in the final layer, we can do is we will unlock, and what we want to do in the final layer is show you how a layer mask would work. So we're going to find our path of most our documents, and we draw a box over and then select our main tool, which is V. Select the whole item, you right click, make clipping mask, and it will adjust to the size. And this also shows in a layer as a clip group, and that shows you the rectangle that you drew, the 2 elements of text and the rectangle. So when you select a clip group, it moves not in the best way. So it's always best if you're doing any tweaking that you select the actual area and then manoeuvre. So I usually do clip groups last. I'm just showing you how it would appear in the layer, and that's that. And then once you've completed the document or something's in place, you can either lock, unlock, you can also lock and unlock sub layers if you still choose to work on the same layer. And that's how you work with layers in Illustrator CC 2020. Feel free to like, feel free to describe, and thanks for watching.